Howdy folks, it's Sonelias and welcome to this Let's Play of Civilization 6. Newly released, of course, a game by Sid Meier's. Played pretty much all of the previous installment except for, I think, installment number 2. But what I'm going to do now is we're just going to create a brand new game. So we're going to say create game. And in terms of difficulty, we are going to go for, well, not the basic one. We're not the chieftain. We're basically going to go for, what do we want to do? Do we want to basically choose settler? Let's go for warlord in this instance. Game speed. I typically use this set it to marathon. So it basically makes the game a little bit longer. But I think for the purpose of our Let's Play, let's keep it at standard. And in terms of our chosen map type, we're going to keep it at continental. And our map size, we are going to leave at... Do we want to put small or standard in there? Let's leave it at small for today. And in terms of advanced setup, there's lots of options. Now we do want to choose our leader, and there's, as you can see, an extensive list of possible leaders to pick from. I would like to basically pick the Romans here, so that Trajan is the leader that I'm basically playing. Here there is the option to customize the rules itself. Game difficulty, I've chosen Warlord. Starting era is of course the very ancient era, which is basically the earliest possible starting point. And world age, I guess the rest I'm quite okay with. There's a random game sheet here that we can actually use if we wanted to basically replay the game with whatever settings we've basically made it. Turn limit by game speed. Okay, let's get started. So what it should now do, the system starts generating a new world for me. And we will be placed on there. So, playing as a Romans, we will get an additional city center building for all the cities that we built. Starting with a monument building in the ancient era. All cities you found or conquer start with a trading post. And if within the trade route range of your capital city, they also start with a road to it. Ooh, your trade route earn 1 extra gold for passing through trading posts in your own cities. Military unit is the legion, unique. Replace the swordman, and also we have the bath. Is a replacement for the? Is it a replacement for the viaduct, or is it just a unique district? Looks interesting.
As your personal advisor, I am qualified to assist you in all matters related to ruling our civilization.
Alright, so at this point we can basically choose what kind of advisor we want to have. Are we new to civilization in its entirety? Or on the other hand, are we new just to Civilization 6? Now, I'm new to Civilization 6 only. So I'm not going to want all the advice that they can actually give me. So here we can find Mercury. Mercury. There is rice. There is wheat. There is cattle. Interesting. So I would love to get started here, I think. Do I want to get started here? It's on the coast. That's got its advantages. So, yep, I'm going to go for this particular position. Gaining a city on the coast has given your civilization insight into navigation of the waves. So your knowledge of sailing has been advanced considerably. Cool. That's a nice advancement, I would say.
As it turns out, Mount Kilimanjaro is not Wi-Fi enabled.
And we've actually just found a natural wonder. Interesting. What does that do for me? I believe it gives me a boost. So your knowledge boost of astrology has advanced considerably. Nice. Eureka. Okay. So we have to choose production for our city itself. So we're going to choose the scout. Now we can also choose what we want to research. In this instance, I will want to go... Do I want to go for granary? I think granary is a good one. Then again, mining is also a good one here. Where can we get our... Interesting. Astrology. Let's try to beat the competition towards getting a religion in place. I think might be a good one as well. So we're going to go for astrology here. We can go towards our next turn. So our civics tree at the moment, that's the path we are following in here. Have I chosen any government related entries? No. Research. So great people, we don't have any yet. So let's carry on. A unit needs orders. So what we're going to do here is we're going to move it forwards. Just trying to basically get to grips with the terrain around us. Now in this instance I will have to probably move across a river to get anything else done. Ah, interesting. We found ourselves a village. And what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to issue orders to basically explore that village straight away. Nice little reminders that we get to see here. 5 turns in terms of production required. Interesting. Truffles. Now, we got some gold. I was kind of hoping to be able to get some technology or something, but yeah, you never know. Could pretty much be anything.
Enacting new policies in our government can be of great benefit. Our people await your decree.
Alright, so we can choose a new policy.
Authority that makes a law.
Code of law. With your people enthused to try code of law, government and social policies change are free this turn. Okay. So change policy. What are we going to put in here? Let's choose the God King. And I'm going to choose... double experience for recon units, or do I want to do the... I want to do the discipline. Gonna confirm these. That's our set agenda, so we've picked that. Perfect. Now we can now choose also which of the routes to take. Craftsmanship or the foreign trade. I'm gonna go for the foreign trade option here.
We have recently gained advanced knowledge in city planning.
Right, create districts in our cities can be much more powerful and lucrative than simply improving...
simple improvements like farms and mines.
Okay.
I don't believe in astrology. I'm a Sagittarius, and we're skeptical.
Arthur C. Clarke, famous science fiction writer. Next one, I'm gonna go for animal husbandry. A barbarian scout, interesting. Didn't know there were actually barbarian scouts.
Reconnaissance units like scouts are unique in that they can gain experience by exploring and discovering parts of the world.
I didn't even know that. That is very interesting. Ah. Interesting. I want to prevent that scout from actually getting towards my city. Choose alternative production. We're going to get ourselves a builder. Builder is the replacement of what used to be the worker in earlier versions of the game. Now that's a spearman, and I don't think I've got the same strength as they do. Ideal terrain is mountainous. Advantages versus barbarians. And we do get a bonus versus anti-cavalry units as well. Well, we could as well move here. Okay, let's do that. I think what I want to do over here, I will probably bet myself. Probably want to get myself some other units. Probably want to get myself a settler shortly. I'd love to be able to engage him directly, but he seems to be trying to avoid me at the moment. Another 9 turns until I basically get that guy out of there. Okay. One more turn for the animal husbandry.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
I love the actual little bit of speeches that Sean Bean is giving here. Great. So what else have we got here? Mining is an interesting one to get. Perfect. Perfect again. Exploring further afield. I'm kind of hoping that he gets driven into a corner of some sort. Sweet. Just what I was hoping for. A chance to attack him properly. We did of course suffer some damage ourselves, but they suffered significantly more damage than we did. Now what do I want to do with these guys? I probably want to move them back home. Now we discovered, of course, a village there.
Positive aspect of trade, I suppose.
Perfect. So we can actually change policies accordingly. Nope, I'm quite happy with what I got. Early Empire colonization. Cool. Now, who's suffering more? We have suffered 29 and they suffered 28. Now, it's because, of course, we are attacking across a river that they basically had an advantage there.
When you find yourself in a hole,
Knowledge the wheel has been boosted. What do we want to get here? We probably want to go for the pottery. Our faith points are growing, of course, at a rate of 1, which is great. Another village found. Interesting. So what do we want to do here? We want to now build ourselves a settler, I would say. This guy here can go and build a farm. At least a farm over here. Ah, we killed him. Great. We need one extra turn to be able to move, which is not a problem. And we're going to basically move this particular warrior into our city as a defensive measure. fortify until we basically have reached the point where we have been healed. Builder. And what can we build here? Now what do we get for there? Can we build that? Farming and resources give you an appreciation of the importance of irrigating your crops. Your knowledge of irrigation is advanced considerably. Perfect. Next turn we will do something with that. We will probably basically build a mine there. To of course mine the mercury. It's a luxury resource. What can we get for the cattle? I'm not sure. Also on production. Craftsmanship has been advanced.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
Thank you. Another bit of technology that we discovered. And in this instance we're going to go for irrigation. Irrigation, basically, we can build plantations. It also gives us additional housing, etc., etc., etc. Gonna fortify that one in there. And basically go for that village. We've basically gained faith. Faith points. Always welcome, I would say. Okay. We can choose our pantheon. Now, okay, we get faith from mines over luxury and bonus resources. Okay, city growth can be increased. Religious settlement border expansion rate is 15% higher. Let's go for religious settlements. Alright, let's found the pantheon. Well, that's our pantheon. And we got our scouts, another scout there. Does he look like us? Probably, but then from a different angle.
Thousands have lived without
Irrigation,
love.
sweet.
Not one without water.
What's the next one we are going to research? Now, I think I want to do something here like sailing, which gives me the fishing boat. And since we're on the coast, that actually would work quite nicely to our advantage. So we got ideal terrain. They, on the other hand, have got or they've got ideal terrain. Alright, let's go for it anyways. And we do look slightly different because of course they've got different color cape. We suffered 29, they suffered 27. Then again, even though it's not full out damage, it's still damage that they have suffered. So I should not have done that. Cancel that. Oh, too late. They've earned a promotion, that's what I wanted to look at really. So this one wants to basically focus in on woods and rainforest terrain. Gets extra bonuses for that. I'm not sure what the number next to that means. Movement cost 1, continent 0. Okay.
I gaze
do we
upon
find?
the beauty
Another
spots
natural
of the
wonder.
earth and enjoy them as being the finest thing that I
Crater
have
Lake.
ever seen. Crater Lake is above them all.
Interesting. Looks great. I like it. And we found ourselves another village there as well, it looks like.
Vessels large may venture more.
Alright, so we got ourselves a nice settler here. And it looks like we got some color coding here to actually give us advice as to where we could be best to basically position that. Now, if I look at how we can expand this, this looks to be going 2, maybe 3. So I think I'll actually put it up there if I can. Right, let's move on. I can allocate research again. So what do we want to research? Writing, I think, is one of the ones I want to go for. Let's first get the wheel and then do the writing afterwards. We've been granted 1 builder unit. Great. Hopefully that has been granted at home, not anywhere else. Now I was considering building another builder, but that's, I guess it's already been done. So I'm going to go for the Hanging Gardens. Or do I want to go for one of these? I'm going to go for the Hanging Gardens there. Okay. Unit needs orders. Okay, let's build this enclosure here. So we got farms.
Look back over the past, with its changing empires that rose and fell. And you?
Change policies. No. No. My government. No. No, we can't choose any other government types yet. I do want to change production here, and I actually want to get myself a proper slinger here, I guess. I can choose a different civic to focus in on. Craftsmanship. And we got a unit here, which we basically want to help build another farm here. So can I do... I can actually do stuff at sea as well. Interesting. Most interesting. Okay, now we can build ourselves a fishing boat there. And we encounter Cleopatra. I am the living Nile. I'm Cleopatra and an ally. If you are worthy. Oh, thanks, Cleopatra. It's an honor to meet you. We would love to sample your hospitality. Yep. So we know where their capital city is, basically. And I guess with that we basically have reached the point where we can say, well, it's a good starting point, and we will carry on with this in the next turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to save the game away here. So this is a Let's Play. Trajan. Let's Play number 1. And save it. And I'd say thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.